Alrighty, Necrobinder time. We're on Ascension 6. If you Google Necrobinder inflation, you'll figure out what it's about. Let's see what we get. 2 Niao's relics is kind of interesting. Sometimes it's okay. That's fine. Yeah, those aren't super compelling, but you know, they can become a good run. You can turn those things into a good run, right? Something like this. Maybe. I don't know. Probably don't want to do that many events. Something like that. I don't know. We'll see. We just gotta. I've only taken this a couple times, and I stopped taking it because I got annoyed by how often I would just get the cards I didn't want upgraded. So we'll see. Okay. Not the worst this fight has ever gone. Silk Chaos is nice. Severance is okay. I want to take Severance. Trade a card with Steady. Retain. 2 cards is Steady. I don't have cards that are good for that, unfortunately. It's really frustrating at this event right now. Honestly, I'm just not going to waste the gold. I'll just take the max HP and feel bad about it. I don't know that I've ever seen that event. I guess I must have at some point, but I definitely don't remember it. Okay. Probably do kill you. No reason to play that soul right now. Not the cards I was looking for. I guess I could have enchanted my Defend Plus with Retain, but I don't know. Doesn't really feel worth the money. High Five is also decent, I feel like. I would love to have drawn in a different order here, but it's not a big deal. Yeah, I love that. Thank you for upgrading my strikes. It's really cool stuff. Really cool and badass stuff that you've done for me. I don't really fuck with Fresnel Lens, honestly. I guess I don't really fuck with Glow Water Potion either. So, cool. If I could choose an upgrade, I would upgrade High Five. Making a lot of damage here. I'm just gonna play this. See what we get. Yeah, that'll be nice. Can't play High Five, but I can play another strike, I guess. Not really drawing the cards in the order that I would like to. But it worked out. Rattle is interesting. I'm gonna take Rattle, and then we're gonna look for like pokes and stuff, right? That seems like something that makes sense to do. We can buff it. Call it Jimmy the way I'd be buffing it. Is that anything? Not my best turn. This is a little scary, but I think we're gonna make it through. Yeah, no, we're pretty strong. We're a little energy deficient, but that's something that can be solved. Going into an elite fight, do we feel strong enough that we can forego resting? Maybe. We want the this is the one we didn't want. We wanted the what is it? The little guys, the fish guys, the eels or whatever. We actually have some AoE for once. I think this is probably the fight we take the worst. But even, it wasn't that bad. Bowler hat. Sure. I will take a poke, for sure. I do think probably we're not doing a third elite. But I think that's okay, because I think pretty happy with what we've managed to do here. Osty deals 5 damage whenever Osty hits an ooh. I am gonna do it. A little. Okay. Do we have any enchanted attacks? Is that something we're thinking about? I don't think so. I think. Fortunately, we don't remove a strike. We gotta remove our funny little curse. But yeah, and then I'm gonna save the money. You know, we could get a potion. I'm gonna be arrogant and save the money. And I'd like to upgrade stuff, but I think let's not be too eager, right? This is a decent run. Better to play it safe, I think, a little bit. We would love to find friendship. That's really not the order we want to find these cards in. That's okay. We can make it work. We'll play friendship, give them the opportunity. We'll put Vuln on you, and maybe better not to just take 15 damage right now. Okay. Do need to draw cards in a certain order. Doesn't seem to be happening yet, but maybe we'll get there. Yeah, I would love for all of these fucking strikes to get out of my deck. It's the honest truth of the matter. Okay, what do we got? Pretty good. Block. Okay. Yeah, this is we're not quite drawing. Okay, really bad. Not anything I can do. I can do a bunch of damage, but I will happily take. Ooh, it's interesting. It's very interesting. I think we take sentry mode. Sentry mode works with all of our OSD attack stuff that we've got going on, and now we want card draw, and we want to get this shit out of our deck so we can draw properly. So we're looking for like soul generation and stuff. Father. What would we get rid of? We don't really have like a bunch of cards that we're desperate to upgrade. I guess we can do Pale's Tears and just sort of try and, you know, keep it in mind. This is super aggressive. I don't think that's possible. Yeah, it would be foolish. What is this? Is this anything? Or maybe here, how we're feeling. Something. I don't know. Seems fine. I'm not stoked by Pale's Tears, but I will save 1 energy this turn. I'll save an energy. Gotta have to remind myself. Damn. Okay. That's good. Oops. I play Sikkim first, unfortunately. Well, it's okay. Sweeping Gaze. Yeah. Okay. It's fucking... Come on. Is it random? It doesn't feel random. I gotta be honest, it super doesn't feel random. There are 2 strikes out of 19 cards. Like, come on. How dare you? We would like to save 1 energy. Okay, I will do that, and then we just kill you. The art for Veil Piercer and the card that makes vulnerable better, I always confuse them. But okay. I think I'm like good. I think I'm like pretty good. Thanks though. I will. I think we just get Sentry Mode in play. Not super exciting, but I think it is for the best. I will do that. Save an energy. Pretty bad turn with all these bad cards I have in my deck. Okay, okay, man. Well, that was the first turn that could be almost considered competent. Good, thank you. Damn. A lot of things I want. I'm getting rid of this fucking strike, sorry. Not giving the game the choice to upgrade it. Okay, we need to save 1 energy, so we'll just get these 2 powers in play and call it a turn. Let's see if we can't get you dead, get a power in play, and we will save an energy. Let's sick 'em, sweeping gaze. Poke. Fortunately, we did not hit the right guys, so we got fucked. Let's look for Sick'em. We didn't find that, but we did find this, which is just about as good. And a Rattle, yeah. Poke is fine. I'm going to rest. It's kind of nice. I don't know how much. Actually, what are we? Sentry mode being upgraded is kind of nice. Maybe just take the rest here and then see how we're feeling post elite. I will poke you, I will unleash on you. I should have played this. I will play this now. $27 damage or setting ourselves up. I think we're going to set ourselves up. Okay. Stick 'em, high five. And then just block. Okay. We'll enfeeble your touch. We'll sweeping gaze. I will severance. We don't play a soul. I will play friendship. I will play sweeping gaze. Will enfeeble. Sick'em, sweeping gaze, unleash, rattle. Repair is nice. Capture Spirit is nice. As much as I'd like Putrefy, we have a way to do Buln, and I feel like we may as well just look for other stuff instead of that. I will capture your spirit. I will poke you, and then we'll rattle ya. Love to kill that guy turn 1. Let's sever. What are we looking for? Honestly, let's just block, and then okay. Wasn't really sure what I was looking for there. Friendship would have been nice. Play these, and then it's kind of nice. Okay, I will high five. I will unleash. I will rattle, and I'll take a small amount of block. Do we kill? Not quite. So let's just block as much as we can. We're okay, yeah. Do we take? I don't think so. I'm taking, I am taking a poke. I don't know if it's smart, but okay. I like to see friendship show, and I like to capture spirit. I think I need to conserve energy, and I don't want to add more dazed, so I'm not gonna throw that poke out there. Okay, Succumb for sure. Pokia. Jesus Christ, okay. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I think we have to play this, and we have to hope we draw something good. Is there like any way we get out of this? This is dire. I don't know. Jesus, that was brutal. Not really looking for these cards as much as the game seems excited to offer them. Guess I get those powers in play. Hold on to that soul. Just take the hit. Okay, play friendship. Capture your spirit. Sweeping gaze. Pokia. Rattle, yeah. It's not good. It's very not good. Okay. So, Sick'em. Sweeping gaze, high five, poke. Actually, I think the order was wrong there. Will enfeeble. We'll get lethality in play. Okay, hold on. Sikkim sucks. I don't know why. It seems like a good card, but it's not. I'm never falling for it again. I think we survive, but just barely. Okay, I will certainly capture your spirit. Okay. Had to pass on the energy there. Okay, can we deal damage this? Okay, get everything. I think we. I don't know. Do we just like hope we kill you, and then what are we looking to do here? 20 incoming. It's like. There we go. Okay. Get 4 energy. Okay. This does not feel like a deck that goes all the way. This feels like a deck that is not long for this world. I'm not taking it enthralled. An ethereal copy of the first attempt. I don't. Fuck. I guess, man. I don't like this. Maybe. Guess I get the power in play and then just kind of wing it. I will put the Vuln on you. I will weaken you. I'll block. We'll get a power in play. I will do that and that. I guess I'll play the apparition and lose the energy. It's almost was enough. Take the wisp. I'd love like some really cool events. Damn it. Hold on, I actually want to look something up. Slay the Spire to the Trial. Is there like anything about no, it doesn't even mention. It doesn't even mention if there's any like special outcome for rejecting or whatever. Shame, upgrade, or regret and 2 relics. Sure. Okay. It tends to do pretty poorly against these guys. Okay. Not sending any energy forward, unfortunately. Really cool turn, though, right? One of my best. This will be the turn where I keep some energy. Sick him and then unleash. Kill you. Hold on to the apparition. Level 5. It'll poke. Okay. $25 damage, 5 additional damage for all your other Osti attacks. So that would be Sentry mode. Plus right now I would do, so 25 plus 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So right now it's a 3 cost, 55 damage, and then it would quickly become like a, 3 cost 80 damage. But I think we gotta dance with the one that brung us, right? With Rattle, or Super Rattle. It's too bad. Didn't I have am I misremembering, or did I have an opportunity to buy the lighter that makes enchanted attacks deal double damage? Oh well. Do I have something that exhausts that I would like it to not exhaust? Kind of. Obviously, I don't love the amount of curses in the deck, but that could be nice. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of you, and I'm gonna take second friendship, and I'm gonna upgrade lethality, and we'll see how we're doing. I don't really know. Thinking about the big fight here, I don't know how we handle that. I'm just gonna do this. Like, we don't have a way to like get rid of withers or anything, so that's a little scary, but if we can find some, like, a dirge would be awesome right now. Wow. That's pretty incredible. It's starting to look like we don't make it out of here. Yeah, and I should have taken that, what was it, squeeze or whatever. Okay. Is this enough? It's enough for now. Okay, Sick'em, Sweeping Gaze, Capture Your Spirit. 5, yeah. Unleash on ya. Just gonna go ahead and take a bunch of damage, because for some reason those hit me instead of Asti. Okay. Pretty rough stuff. Let's get like a really cool event, please. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I guess we are pretty slow. I mean, we got kind of close. Not really, but like a little bit. Yeah, I don't, there's no world. We're not, this is not a good deck, honestly. That's too bad. Yeah, I'll play those. Can't play that, so. Okay. Get that in play. Capture your spirit. Not much else I can do. Okay. Oops, should have played something first. Okay. Play the Sweeping Gaze. Keep Asti buff. Yep, great. Love the Withers showing up. They're gonna kill the hell out of me. Yeah, okay. That's a bummer. Yeah, that deck was pretty awful. Yeah. I think I thought Sick'em was really good, and I think that it's just like so conditional. Like the things that work to get Asti buff, like Dirge tends to work well. That's kind of it. As far in my experience, like Reanimate I could see it being like a nice like in addition to something like Dirge, but like it's pretty tough. I could have technically put Soul's Power on it and had it stick around to help make him big, but I don't know. That was yeah, that deck honestly didn't. It was blatantly clear that it did not do anything. So I'm not at all surprised that it couldn't beat that boss. That is by far the part of the game that I have the hardest time with. Um, yeah, I don't know, just too slow of a deck, and even like when it was functional, like for some reason I assumed that like some like the assumption was I guess that Rattle I would like be able to use Capture Spirit to like cycle the deck a bunch and play poke a bunch of times and do a giant Rattle, but that just wasn't. There's no point where that was feasible. There's no reason not to take the whatever it's called, the squish or whatever, because it at least would have scaled and like would have been consistent damage, unlike Rattle, which isn't. Fishing rod, a lot of strikes, but that's what that is not a problem. That was not the reason that I lost. Yeah, I truly just am not very good at. I don't have a good grasp on what is good for Necrobinder. But, you know, good. I feel like I learned a little bit, so that's fine.